Hi, and welcome to another edition of JaySapChats. And I have a very special guest with me today, Alan Hoffman. Alan, how are you?
I am well. Thank you for having me.
You're kind of like a legend in New England, Alan.
Been around for a little over 20 years,
20?
about 20.
Yeah. Is that what'd you do before promo?
I was actually in the apparel manufacturing business.
Okay.
Boston had an apparel center down in the South End,
Okay.
and cut my teeth on apparel manufacturing.
Yeah. So you've been in the Garmento slash promotional space for what?
Entire life.
Your entire life?
I grew up in the business. We had a factory in Harrison Avenue
Okay.
that manufactured belts, handbags, dresses, skirts, sportswear, raincoats. We were contractors for many of the former New England manufacturers.
Yeah. So you're born and bred Boston, Massachusetts.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. And you live where? North Shore now?
North Shore now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I think you and I came about 10 years ago, walking some trade shows. And over the years, you're a multi-line rep, right?
I
You
am.
do.
I am. I work for a variety of companies, and I whittle it down to a select few to try to do the best I can and see how it goes.
Yeah, but you're a bag carrying sales guy your whole life.
I'm an outside guy. I'm in your face. I'm not
Yeah.
good on the Zooms.
Yeah.
And it's all about in person and building relationships.
Yeah. Okay. And you still so I mean, listen, I mean, post-COVID, in person's become tough, and you're like a bang bodies type of guy. I'll be honest, right? We had a 10 o'clock appointment. You came in here early. I'm sure it's not the first office that you've barged into in your life, right? You see signs that say no solicitation and forget how to read instantly,
Right.
right?
Well,
So
it's a business built on relationships. And like you said, post COVID has changed a lot of things. There are no more drop ins. It's all done by appointment.
yeah, it's hard to drop in anymore, right?
Yeah, it's disrespectful in many cases.
You think so?
I do.
Okay. I remember when I was selling for marquee jets, private jets, right? And this is 2003. I was covering Chicago, right? Illinois was a territory of mine. So I'd get to downtown Chicago. And at that time, you know, I mean, the security got heightened because of 9/11, but there weren't any restrictions to going into offices, but you had to get into the office building. So I would get an appointment, for example, at like the John Hancock in on the Mad Mile, and I would just go floor to floor to floor. They didn't have the elevators weren't sophisticated where your badge matched the floor that you would go to. So I would literally carve out days where I would like walk into offices and just drop my card or try to meet somebody.
You could do a whole building that way.
That's what I did.
You went from floor to floor, from space to space.
Yeah.
And people didn't turn you away. Sometimes they were glad to see you.
Yeah.
And if you could get by the gatekeeper, which your job was,
Yeah.
or my job is, sometimes you get a hit. And
I never
try
looked
to
at
build it.
But I never looked at getting by the gatekeeper, Alan. That wasn't my sales philosophy ever. Like I would just sell the gatekeeper, right? And you always hear like you got to have the decision maker, and a lot of times when you're talking to CEO level folks or you're talking to high level executives, the executive assistant for those folks is incredibly powerful in that relationship because the CEO or the executive has so many large scale things that they're considering and thinking about that the offer that I'm making is a lower priority, and they trust the assistant and their opinion.
It's very true. And it reminds me of something that happened to me last week. I had a social meeting at a customer of mine, and I had been there a few weeks ago on a presentation. And one of the young ladies, who turns out to be an intern, said she loved one of my items and she took it home and shares it with everybody. And I talked to the owner of the company. That young lady is going to transition into a position at that company after college. So I sent her a few additional samples and asked her to share them. And now, as she moves up the ladder,
Yeah.
Hopefully she remembers us and the product.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't look past anybody in the sales process. I mean, you just have to treat everybody with dignity and respect. It's part of being a professional on this side of it.
And you never know where the opportunity is going to come from.
Yeah, no, you don't. That's so true. You think you know where it's going to come from.
That's very true.
But you don't know where it's going to come from. So, all right. So Alan Hoffman, multi-line rep, We're going to show and tell some products today. Give me a rundown of the brands that you currently represent.
Sure. So the first brand we're going to talk about is
Just give me the rundown of the brands you represent first.
Adnart Creative Drinkware.
Adnart Creative Drinkware. They only do drinkware?
They only do drinkware.
Okay. Very specialized.
Very specialized, very narrow.
Okay.
Pros at what they do.
Yeah.
CNIJ custom metals.
Okay.
Lapel pins, key fobs, anything metal, manufactured mostly in Canada. So we're not subject to
Canada.
So we're not subject to the Asian supply chain.
Canada.
Have
That's
their own
interesting.
factory. Well,
Wow.
Adnart is a Canadian firm.
Oh, look at you.
They're brothers.
So wait, CNIJ and Adnart are owned by brothers, or the companies are related?
No, they're owned by same families.
It's the same families
Yes.
own them. Okay.
Right.
I didn't know
So
that.
we transition over. Some of our drinkware has some metal highlights to it.
Got it.
And I represent Superior Promotional Bags based out of Toms River, New Jersey. Only bags.
Yeah.
And we do the decorating.
That's Super Bagline, right?
Super Bagline.
I love
yes,
Super
out of Toms River.
Yeah. What's the owner's name?
Alex Morand.
Yeah. Female, right? Lady?
Miriam is his wife.
Miriam. Yeah. No, I met Miriam. She is a spitfire. I met Miriam in Orlando for the first time. And I like Super Bagline. I like some of the things that they do. I especially like their oversized canvas. They have an oversized canvas bag that
we will show you shortly.
Okay, you do have it with you? Yeah. I mean, it's great. It's like when somebody asks me for the biggest bag that they could possibly get in canvas, that's the bag I show. So I like that bag.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I also represent Aloe Up, a sun and skincare company.
Okay.
That does sunscreen and lip balm. And what makes us unique is all of the content that is in there is made in the U.S.
Okay, so no apparel lines for you right now.
No.
Why?
Not interested.
Well, really?
And then the apparel end, it's a full space.
Yeah.
It's dog eat dog.
But you had significant apparel lines when you and I first came together. I think you had
I had
Apollo, right?
I had Apollo, yes.
Yeah, we worked with Apollo for me and you together.
Yeah.
Right?
That's hats, caps, beanies, and blankets. I no longer represent them.
Yeah.
But as far as the apparel, shirts, T-shirts, hoodies, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, there's no shortage of it, for sure.
Yeah, it's a full space.
So, but by the way, the drinkware space is a full space too. So I'm really interested in looking at Adnart and figuring out why I care and why my clients care. You also had a specialty company, if I recall, called Games People Play.
Yes, I did.
You represented Games People Play.
I did. You have a very good memory.
Well, it'll go.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Why?
Yeah.
No longer. They chose to do it in-house.
They chose to do it in-house.
Such a mistake, right? It's such a specialty item that you only need every so often.
Right.
Like, how do you represent that in-house?
It was, I don't know how they're doing with it, but it was a great trade show item because you could collateralize it with your other items.
Spinners, Plinkos.
Yeah.
Other things like that.
You have an excellent memory.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they do, right? Putting games.
Yep, putting games, drop the ball through the maze.
Yeah, before we get to the specific brands that you brought in today, give me 20 years have been in. It's not a short period of time. You're not young.
I'm going to be 75.
I didn't ask.
It's fine.
You look great. You're active as hell. You carried your own bags in here. Wouldn't let me out.
That's true.
Nor would I.
Yeah.
By the way, I mean, listen, right? Like, you wouldn't want it. I'm not here to disrespect
I'm a
you.
solo guy.
100%. I get who you are. So, which is a positive. So, you've seen the industry over the last 20 years go from about 18 billion to 28 or 30 billion, where it is today. You've seen the evolution of AI from a older generational perspective, right? You're a generation older than about 54, you're 75, right? So you're my dad's age, essentially, 83. My dad was here in that category. A lot different than a lot of the other multi-line reps that come in here, just because you're older, you have a different worldview. You have a different perspective. I'm interested in that perspective. Give me your thoughts on where the industry is, where the industry is going. Just riff for me on like your thoughts. I'm just really curious how you feel about it.
So when I came in, it was a traveling guy's journey. We were bag carriers. We did trade shows around the area. We all belonged to associations. I'm sure you know a lot of the same people we do.
Yes.
And we would go up to a territory. We'd do a couple of days. We'd get 8 or 10 meetings, a few drop-ins. All of that changed after COVID. And personally, I only do meetings and not drop-ins anymore. I think the goal is to get the item in your hand. One of the things that I do differently than most of the other reps, I try to leave something of value with the person I'm presenting to.
Yeah, but I want to go broader. The business has it's grown by 50, 60% since you've been in it at a macro level, at a big
Right.
level. A lot of that's been facilitated by eliminating guys in your spot, eliminating guys in my spot, right? Direct sales on the internet.
Right.
So where do you land as it relates to, you're still working, you probably could retire.
Right.
You obviously love it.
Right.
There's a reason you do this.
There is.
What's your feelings on the macro state of the promo world of gifting? Right? Is it going away? Is AI going to change it? Is like, give me that.
I don't feel it's going away because what we do is we sell visibility, and we 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 hope that our products stay on the desk or are used by the people we gift them to.
Mm-hmm.
So we're selling visibility, and there's always a need for that. You don't drive down the road without headlights. We're headlights.
Mm.
So we try to provide the visibility, the shining light, and help you grow your brand that way. And then it becomes an appreciation for a job well done. We do a lot of onboarding gifts as new hires slide into companies, take positions.
Well, onboarding gifts never used to be a thing, and now it's a big thing, right?
That even more so as people are working from home.
Yeah.
They do it that way.
Oh, before COVID, we didn't drop ship one item. Now we drop ship almost,
Right.
Thousands. If you saw my UPS bill, you'd go out of your mind.
And as far as the business goes, it's a hustler's business.
Yeah.
So interestingly enough, commercial printers are my best customers.
Okay.
But they don't realize it, and they have to learn how to ask the question. If you're a commercial printer,
Mm-hmm.
somebody is coming to you, let's just say, to do a graduation flyer.
Mm-hmm.
And then the salesperson has to ask the collateral question: what are you doing for the swag?
Like an upsell.
Absolutely. And they have to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
And for the printer, it's a good gig.
Yeah.
Because there's no inventory, there's no downside.
Yeah.
They're a facilitator.
The challenge on that is, and look, there's a billion people doing what we do, so I don't look at it as competitive. I always, you can't, I can't put my sneakers on this morning and not find, this is probably somebody who sells inside of those. But people do need to be very focused in what they do. Like, focus is a real thing. And I think a lot of times printers, they print. And so when they try to get into promotionals, they're just impossible to do promotionals as well as I do promotionals. Just like for me, people ask me, do I print brochures or do I print catalogs? Yeah, obviously in this industry, we have access to printers who do that. But it's not my full-time daily obsession, right? Like promo products, right? I'm sitting here, I look over here to my left, I see 40, 50, 60 promo products, right? You asked me how many times do I tape a week? I said one, maybe two. So I've got 2 reps, multi-line reps coming into my office every week. Multiply that out, Alan, not to mention the trade shows that I'm going to. Every time there's a trade show, I'm at NEPA, I'm at ASI regionals, I'm at PPAI when they have it in Vegas, the biggest one. And I'm not there for a day and then go out. I'm there for 3 days. By the way, the 3rd day is the best day because nobody's there. And I can actually talk to people. I can get my work done and I can get deeper and spend real quality time with people. So I've often said, I just want your reaction to it, and then we'll get into the products. I believe the AI revolution is going to be the best thing that ever happened to the promo industry. And the reason I believe it is not because of the efficiencies that AI is going to create inside of the promotional world, operations like companies like mine, which use it from time to time. It's that when nothing online is real, the only thing that is are physical representations of brand that are in people's hands. How do you feel about that?
I think you're 100% right. You have to see it, you have to touch it, you have to feel it. And the items that we're presenting actually represent the brands. We're a good image of the brand. We're a conduit to the brand, and we're a partner with the brand. So if the product if it's a high-end brand, we go with a high-end product. If it's an entry-level brand, we try to show them something that's a little more higher than entry level and upsell them.
All right.
Exactly.
Let's look at product. You brought in, let's talk, let's start with creative.
Yeah.
All right. So creative ad and art.
Ad not creative drinkware.
Ad and art creative drinkware. All they do is drinkware.
All they do is drinkware.
Based out of Canada.
Based out of Canada. We need to separate ourselves from a very, very crowded pack of drinkware manufacturers.
Oh, you think?
Yeah,
you think drinkware is?
What I do is I get
crowded?
up in the morning, I say thank you to Yeti for raising the profile of the drinkware business.
They did.
Did an amazing job.
Yep.
So we have to be a little different. We have to be a little more innovative. We have to promote a lifestyle brand as well as the quality. So everybody has the Yeti quality. Double wall, stainless steel, copper line, vacuum sealed. The field is crowded.
Yes.
So we have to separate ourselves from that pack. And one of the ways we do that is we introduce ceramic line drinkware.
Okay. That's
So
this.
That's that. So if you open up the top of that, that's our best-selling mug.
This particular mug or this style?
That particular mug is our best-selling mug.
Okay.
So we have about half of our line is ceramic lined. So it's double wall stainless steel copper line vacuum sealed. It's got all the qualities and cooling and keeping hot value as regular.
Lead free, BPF free.
Everything is that compliant because drinkware is all we do. So we added ceramic lining.
Why do I care about ceramic lining?
Why do you care about ceramic? There are three main reasons.
Okay.
Number one, there's no metal taste. So if you're drinking from a ceramic lined mug, you're not tasting the metal. Research that we've done has shown that women in particular don't like the metal taste.
And okay. Yeah, the physiologically.
Exactly. Number two, there's no flavor transfer. So if Jay is drinking coffee and he leaves his mug on the desk and somebody else borrows it or when he's not looking and drinks orange juice with it, it will not retain the flavor of the orange juice when Jay gets it back. Okay. So it's not porous. Stainless steel over time will absorb the flavor of the drink that is continually put in it.
What's the decoration method on a piece like this?
There's a variety of decoration. There's printing, there's etching, there's full color.
You could do full color?
We do full color wraps. We'll do private etching.
Full color half wraps, full wraps?
Full wraps.
Full wraps, not including the handle, so you're going to have a space.
Now, we also do the handle.
You can do a print on the handle?
We can do a print on the handle.
Can you do a print through the handle? No, probably not, right?
Probably not.
Okay, but so there's going to be a gap on either side on the full wrap. But for the most part, you're saying on all or most of your drinkware, you could do full wraps?
On most of our drinkware, we can do full wraps.
Yeah.
We do multicolor printing.
What about a height, Alan? What about the height?
The height restrictions are listed on the website.
No, I know they are, but can you mostly get top to bottom?
Absolutely.
So it's not a thin wrap.
We're a premium drinkware company. We're a premium drinkware.
So your expertise then here is as much in the drinkware as it is in the decoration
Absolutely
itself. So if I have a client that's like, in need of voluminous space to decorate,
we have that.
that's where I come to you on this. Okay. And minimums, where's
48. We're 48 pieces on the minimum.
48 across the board? You can
Across
do
the
less
board.
than minimum if you
We'll
need
always
to.
do less than minimum.
Half, 24.
We'll do whatever it requires.
Okay.
We'll do free virtuals. We'll do free spec samples. The goal is to get the product in the hands, because once it's in your client's hand, they're going to love it.
And this is a line, right? So like you're showing me the mug, but it's also in this
Right.
kind of travel tumbler. Now, by the way, I just want to say this is a seal top,
Yes.
right? Not a thread top.
Yes.
Okay.
We have thread tops, I believe that.
Well, I know you have thread tops. I held this, and
Yeah.
that's what
Right.
that's why it came up.
So again,
People like thread top, but you can see the ceramic line.
again, the ceramic line fits neatly into the cup holder,
Yeah,
and about half the line is ceramic.
yeah. Very popular, new style.
Yeah, we're one of the few people that have it. It is the future of drinkware coming down the road, because the other standard double wall stainless steel copper line, vacuum sealed, is yesterday's ballgame.
Got it. Okay, cool. All right, what next do you want me to say?
I want you to see a very, very innovative decorating method.
It's funny that you say an innovative decorating method. I look at this tumbler and I'm like, all right, why do, again, like my whole thing is, why do I care? Like,
Okay.
because I want to care. If I don't care, my clients don't care. So you're going to show me something that's
I'm going to
innovative.
show you that something's very innovative. So what you're looking at is, we call it our metal art line, and we have several samples here to show you.
Okay.
So because
I'm not looking at the bottle here. I'm looking at the decoration.
right.
Okay. Look,
So Adnod is
that's
sister company,
dimension.
CNIJ Custom Metals.
Yeah.
So we make our own metals. So we'll die cast and attach any metal art. It's geared for mid to high end users that want to be unique. We're not sourcing out the manufacturing of the metal to a third party. We're doing it ourselves.
No, I mean, this is shaped and dimensional. And, by the way, there's no fill inside that logo. So that's,
we can do that.
no, I know. I'm saying the fact that you don't is actually pretty cool, because that is the Subaru logo, right? So a lot of times companies will need to fill it.
Right.
Right. But you don't need to fill it. I mean,
and then on that one, we have color on color decoration, just as a highlight.
Color on tone on tone.
Tone on tone.
Yeah.
And then the other thing we want to show you is, if you
how's this tone on tone done? What's that? Is that a print?
probably.
Okay. Yeah. All right. And then if I open it,
If you open it, there's two places to open it.
Yeah.
We use a straw as well as a sip hole.
Yeah.
So you've got the value added of the straw and a nice little handle to carry easily.
Is this ceramic inside? Or am I everything ceramic inside?
Half the line.
Half the line is ceramic.
Yeah, ceramic adds about 50 cents retail to the
But
cost.
if I like a bottle, I can't say I want ceramic inside, right? It either has it or it doesn't inside.
You can always get it, depending if the quantity.
Yeah, of course.
We custom make.
Of course. Okay. All right. And then, yeah, I mean,
so it's called metal art. You can see it on our website. It's the newest innovation. I believe we're the only ones currently doing it. But the key is,
it's cool.
We're doing it ourselves.
Yeah. No, it's
in-house.
It's super rich feeling. I'll be honest. Like, I like expensive and not expensive. I like nice things and things that feel and look expensive and feel like they've got a high level of perceived value. This decoration method, I'm big into decoration methods, because there's just so many different ways that you can do things, and I think clients always get like caught up in like, can you print or can you embroider? And like, there's, so many different ways to get.
Today in embroidery, there's about 7 or 8 different embroidery methods.
Oh,
there's
for sure.
3D,
Printing and digital.
Yeah, right.
But like a bottle like this, like you could go crazy, right? You could do full color digital print around the whole bottle, and then you could put this metal art.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Imagine the Carolina Panthers won the Stanley Cup, right? I just look at this and I think to myself, or the Knicks won the championship. I think of myself like putting a, like a trophy, or like, let's say you have a company that wins an award, top 100, top 50, top 500. You put
It's a
your
premium
award.
decoration method.
Yeah, you put like the trophy as the centerpiece, and then you put the company brand around the centerpiece. It feels like a trophy.
It does.
Yeah, that's a cool piece, Alan. Yeah, cool decoration method. Glad you showed it to me. All right, what else is next?
So this is a very unique item.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
That's great. So do you have a dog, Jay?
Yes, I have a dog. I had two dogs. My 5-year-old little beagle passed away April 19th, and now I have one beagle, Arky. Yeah.
Okay, so when you take the beagle for a walk.
Yes, I do.
So when you take the beagle for a walk, who gets thirsty first?
I don't get thirsty, so I would assume my beagle.
Okay, so the beagle gives you a little signal,
yeah,
that he or she is thirsty.
Yeah, beagles are always giving a little
signal. So before you went, you filled that up. So if you unscrew the top.
Okay.
Nope, you're doing the bottom first. Unscrew the top.
Oh, this is the top.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay, and you filled it with water.
Yes.
Okay, so now the beagle is sending you a message that he or she is thirsty.
Yes.
All right,
okay.
So now you're going to unscrew the bottom. No, the bottom. That's the top.
This.
You're going to unscrew the bottom.
Oh,
okay.
Got it. So it's got a little bowl.
It's got a bowl.
Okay.
So no, don't put that back on.
I'm not going to put it back on. Don't yell at me, Al.
Okay. So now you're going to give the beagle something to drink.
By the way, that says water. Can it say anything, or does that come with it?
Comes with it.
Okay.
Now you're going to pour some of that in.
I'm going to pour some of the
beagle.
water.
Okay, and you're going to
Go. Okay.
And you're going to continue on your walk. And now you're thirsty.
Okay.
So you're going to have something. Okay, and what's the good? You're going to drink from the spout, right? So
Yes.
you're not cross-contaminating your spit or your mouth.
Yeah, I don't know if dog owners care about that. I mean, most dog owners are ridiculous. They let their dog kiss the face and they lick them and all that.
Now you're continuing on the walk.
Yeah.
And the beagle is giving you a sign that he or she could be hungry.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's it? Story time with Alan Hoffman?
It is story time. Now you're going to unscrew what is underneath there.
I'm going to unscrew this.
And before you left the house, you put in a treat.
Okay.
For the dog.
I didn't just put it in my pocket like a normal human being.
Put it in your pocket. You put it in there.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a infomercial, but wait, there's more.
Yeah.
So we offer that.
And hold on, just to get back here. Okay. So hold on. This is standard.
Yes.
Okay. So the concept is this is a dog water bottle.
This is a dog water bottle.
It only weighs about 6 pounds. You want me to take this on my
I do.
Okay.
And we have it in 3 different versions. This is the premium version.
Yes.
We have one in a large plastic with just a neoprene fold that peels off.
Yeah. All right, Alan, I would assume you and I have something in common. Hoffman, Sapovitz. My people, what we refer to this as Michigas.
Okay.
All right. This is Michigas. This is like, what are we doing here? But listen, I'm a dog owner. I love dogs. I love my pets. I love animals. I'm not taking a war chest with me when I take my dog on a walk.
Right. But you know how many billions of dollars.
I don't care how much somebody loves their dog. I don't care how much somebody loves their dog.
You're not taking it.
I'm not taking it.
Your customer, if you show this on your site, we're going to get orders on that.
You think we'll get orders on that?
You get orders.
Okay. All right. Listen, hey, I'm not the arbiter of every promotional product that's out there and what is great and what isn't. I am only the arbiter of my own thoughts and opinions. And I am telling you that I've seen this and or versions of this out there on the marketplace of varying styles, costs, designs, features. I'm a hard pass as a dog owner.
That's fine.
Okay. Next.
The 2 on the end.
These 2. Okay.
So that and this one here.
I'll twist the bottom of everything now that Alan's got me having food and drink out of the bottom of my drinkware.
Recycled stainless steel.
Okay.
So we certify it as 91% recycled.
All right.
Stainless steel. So as opposed to some of the other drinkware for those people that are so concerned about the environment.
Okay.
We have the recycled stainless steel. We have the value added of the pop-up straw.
How do you determine which are thread and which are sealed?
It's
Totally random.
it's somebody in the design staff that does it.
Okay.
It's not
Okay, and then this has the straw, but then I can't put.
you can push the straw down,
Oh, the straw goes all the way down
right, and seal it. And now you've got another point
over here.
over there. So you've got 2 points to drink from.
Okay.
And you've got a little stopper at the bottom of the straw to keep the straw.
Right. Oh, okay. There it is. Yeah, I see the stopper. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Good piece. It's good looking. It's a good looking stainless. I mean, this is for people who care about
The environment.
The recycled nature of products is, I think, how I probably phrase it. I think everybody has a little concern for the environment, right? And I can tell you last week it was 4,000 degrees and steamy and hot. I was definitely not a fan of the environment that day. All right. Yeah. Good looking piece.
Same concept. High handle, oversized handle. Even somebody your size, the handle should be comfortable.
That's funny.
Nicely into the
what is even somebody my size?
Well, you've got larger hands than me.
Well, I do, but I'm not a big man, for heaven's sake. I mean, even somebody my size. I thought you were calling me big. I mean, I feel big. By the way, actually, we're taping on a Monday. I should never tape on a Monday, Alan. You know that?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm going to tell you. I feel bloated from the weekend. I feel heavy. I don't eat great on the weekends, Alan. I like sweets.
I've lost 44 pounds.
You lost 44 pounds?
Don't put it on the video.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know if it'll come off, but that's good for you. All right.
So this is part of our Happy Hats collection.
Happy Hats collection.
And we have a variety of, these are the 2 baseball hats that we have.
Look at this.
So we have taken our best-selling mug and put a hat on it. And then we've enlarged the standard one to fit into the cup holder. And here we have a straw as well.
So take me through. Can I take this hat off?
Absolutely.
It's fun.
And
all right. So it's a silicone
a silicone hat, and it's join the team, welcome to the team. It can be a sports item. It can be
take me through. This is okay. So this is where we start to get into some of the creative stuff that Ad and Art can do. Take me through when I'm looking at this, right? Like the first thing that pops up into my mind is these are custom production. These are overseas. The minimums are going to be high. Like I'm just listen, you can shake your head all you want. I'm telling you how I think, right? Which it's hard to not think that, because generally speaking, that's the case. So how do you do this? Tell me about this.
We stock the body and the hat in about 7 or 8 different color combinations.
So if a team's got a color, let's say their colors are blue and red, can I do a blue mug with a red hat? Or do I have to do the combinations that exist?
So if you want to do a custom colors, we would do it overseas. We would bring it in.
Right.
But we have that one that you're holding is in stock in that color combination.
So you can't mix and match the hat colors.
You can if you're swapping off. So the short answer would be no. You're going to try to.
If my colors are blue and if these are my 2 colors, I can swap the hats on the colors, but I got to play within the rules of the keeping equal inventory for the hats.
Exactly.
And the okay. So you carry these in 7 different colors.
Combinations.
And then I want to do this piece, but I want my logo on the hat and the mug.
Exactly.
That's how we do it?
That's how we do it.
And I don't recognize this. What is this, laser engraved? What is this? Is this printed? I mean, it feels like silicone almost.
It's printed.
And that's a 1 color logo on the hat?
We could do more.
You can.
Yeah, sure. And we're drinkware specialists. This is what we do.
And 48 pieces on this?
Yes. If you're staying in the color combinations, yes, 48 pieces.
And how many different styles of this are there?
6.
6 different styles that come with the hats?
Yes.
The hat's cool. look, it's a gimmick. Where am I? This?
No.
Oh, this.
Happy hats. It's never too early to be pitching Christmas.
Yeah.
We have that in the green and red combination.
It's the knit cap's fine. Honestly, I like the baseball cap.
Okay.
I tell you why. The knit cap, I don't instantly get it.
If it was in the green and red, you may.
I may. It also, I don't know. I think maybe a different palm would have probably served this a little bit better. This can feel maybe like a mother's product or a baby product a little bit, just
Sure.
the way that the hat is shaped. But this kind of is kick-ass. This is actually really cool. At 48 pieces, a welcome to the team gift on, look, Drinkware's hard, right? So many people want, I've got my favorite Drinkware pieces, but this isn't as much a drinkware piece as it is a showpiece. So I probably am not taking this out with me. I'm not going to take it in my car, right? It's got a handle. But even like this, I'm probably not. Like, this is a desk piece.
Absolutely.
This is a desk piece. I've got my coffee mug here, right? And you'll excuse me. You can see that we use this as a test, right? So I've got my coffee mug here. Like, this would become my coffee mug, but when I'm not using it, it would sit on my desk as like a.
And it will impress your clients.
100%. It's cool. Alan, let me ask you a question. Before you walked in here and showed me this hat, how many times do you think I've seen this piece?
Never.
That's cool. It's not just like everything else. Same thing here, right? And pricing wise, I know, we're not going to get into the specifics of pricing, but for items like these, are these priced in similar price points of
They're a little higher.
drinkware?
They're a little higher because the hat is a little bit more premium. It's a different manufacturing process, but the mug itself is the same. So it's very affordable, and we're doing really, really well with it.
Yeah, I could see it. It's super cool. Definitely a product that I want to show people. I love it. That's great. I'm a big fan of it. That's awesome, Alan. All right. Now, these are all the same lines, right?
Right.
It's called what, Asobu?
Asobu, it's a retail line. We are in retail stores. Adnot is the promo side of Asobu. So these are called our besties. So on the animal that you're holding, the cow, we have about 15 different animals. We have dogs, cats, cows, dinosaurs, all those other things. We do really well with doctors' offices and emergency situations where a kid goes in, he's all stressed out, and they give him something that says Children's Hospital to help relax. It's got a straw, which is very, very kid friendly.
It's just a straw item here. This one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then because we're never too early for Christmas.
And hold on a second. What do you do? How do you fill it?
Oh, you just pull out the straw.
You pull out the straw? What do you mean you pull out the straw? Oh. All right. So if I don't want the straw, I don't need the straw.
You don't need the straw. The straws are value added.
The straw's a value add. Okay. I like that. Oh, and that snaps back in nicely.
Yeah, it's secure.
And it's thread. So is this a kid's item or is this an adult's item?
I do really well with kids on it.
Okay.
I also do a lot of people love the cows. Everybody has an image. There's a million different corporate animal products. It's just a fun item.
Yeah, it's a fun item. Yeah.
Differentiator.
No, for sure. It's a fun item. And, then obviously you've got this item, Santa Claus, right? You got the Santa hat. That's cool. And America 250, right? You got the eagle. And would you say you have 220 or so animals?
Yeah, we have about 25 different characters.
It's a niche sale. It's a niche sale. I like it. It's cool. It's different. I don't mind different. I don't mind showing people things that are off center. I can tell you this: if I'm at a trade show and I'm giving away these bottles, I mean, they're too expensive to have as giveaways. But if it's a drop your business card or let us scan your badge and we're going to choose, and you had an item like this, it's pretty cool. Or, let's say I mean, it doesn't have to be for kids. A lot of companies have mascots, right?
A lot.
So it's pretty cool as a mascot item. I assume you have a goat.
Yeah.
Right. So a lot of people have goats as their mascots. And now what's this guy?
This is a food bowl.
Okay.
And we have it with a bunch of different characters. We have it as a dinosaur. We have it as a cow. And we also have it without the character head.
A food bowl, like this is how I bring my lunch.
This is how you bring your lunch, your food, your soup. And again, keeping in mind we're a drinkware company, so everything is double wall stainless steel, vacuum sealed. It's going to maintain its temperature
Okay.
for a very, very long time.
Okay. How many different designs in this?
About 7.
7 different designs? Okay. Look, it's promo. I don't hate gimmicks, like, people say, oh, it's too gimmicky. Yeah, no kidding. It's a promo item. Like, what's wrong with gimmicks? Like, gimmicks is cool. What's this?
That's a bear.
Yep. Thank you.
And we have 7
Thank
or 8
you, Alan. I've
different.
never seen a bear before. I appreciate that.
There's one in the woods right outside.
Yeah, let's hope not.
5 or 6 different items. We have to differentiate ourselves. We want to show something unique. And again, ceramic lined.
Yeah. Okay.
With the value added.
So this is just, look, not to diminish it, but this is just a different water bottle with a different head on it. So, really, this is finding somebody who's the user of this. Someone who's
someone that has a bear as part of their logo system,
corporate branding,
yeah.
Okay. Or let's say you wanted to go on or you're going on a company retreat and you do it at a park or wilderness summer.
Could be a family outing.
Got it. All right. Anything else from creative that you want me to see today?
I think that would do it.
All right. Cool. All right. Where do we go next?
We're going to go to the sister company.
Okay.
Which is CNIJ Custom Metals.
Okay. Now, I'm going to just be candid with you. A few weeks ago, I had Pin Machine on here. Why do and this is not competitive, but it's competitive. Why do I like Pin Machine? They do a good job. Michael's great. You've known him a long time. New England-based company right down the road from me. Why do I care about CNIJ?
We do they do their manufacturing overseas.
They do. Absolutely.
We're not subject to the Asian supply chain.
Okay.
We do our manufacturing in Canada.
Does that mean something to me relative to the time frame that I get products?
Well, depending on your method of transit.
Oops, that was a good job by me.
Depending on your method of transit, we also have a full line of 3-day turn lapel pins.
Okay.
Where we can do certain pins.
So you just give me another option in the market for emblematics, right?
Right, but I think our quality is strong. We're not subject to the Asian supply chain. We can turn in 3 days on a non-custom.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's cool.
Again, 100% made in North America. We do our own die making. We're all self-contained. Okay, as opposed to sending a visual over to Asia.
Are these stock? Are these stock shapes, or are they?
No, everything is custom.
Everything's custom.
Yeah.
So do I have mold charges on everything?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
On the pins, there are certain stock shapes that we'll drop the image into and put a dome on top.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool looking keychain. This, like auto, mechanic or yeah, it's good stuff. Awesome. Okay,
All right.
great. All right, next.
Superior Promotional Bags, Toms River, New Jersey. This is part of our heavyweight collection or our signature collection. Heavier weight canvas than standards.
Yeah, what's this, about a 24 ounce?
That I think is about 24,
Yeah, it's heavy.
18 or 24.
Faux leather, right?
Full leather. When we move into something like this, we've got an even heavier.
Oh, okay. What are you trying to break me with all the weight here?
Yeah, right. There you go.
Okay.
So
what are these?
These are 24s.
Okay. Well, Alan, you're like attacking me with bags.
I'm going to show you the bit.
I'm getting attacked by Super Bagline.
All in stock, ready to go.
Yeah.
Blank or decorated. We can do printing.
How many colors?
Transfers.
How many colors on this bag?
There's 3 or 4 different color combinations, and each bag comes in a variety of sizes. So that's a larger boat bag. And we also have a smaller boat bag with an additional rope handle, just like that one.
Yeah, it's a nice looking bag with this is a nice looking bag. Yeah, for sure.
So it's a similar version to the ever so famous LL Bean bag.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's this is really the sort of stylization of the LL Bean bag, right? This is what I would refer to as their mid-size, with the gusset, with the simplicity of having no inside pocket. I will say this. I mean, so having just discovered Super Bagline, what I can say is I have been impressed by their workmanship and the actual quality of the products. I'm not sure if you can see this, but like even something, even something down here, like the stitch line of the sews. I mean, you've been in the garment business for a long time.
It's got a large number. It's measured by stitches per inch.
Yeah.
Is a measuring tool.
I understand.
So the smaller the stitches per inch, the greater the number of stitches per inch, the smaller the stitch, the higher the quality.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm just saying, even the quality of the stitching and the feel of the material from Super Bagline, a bag is not a bag in the promo space, right? Like I can show you this bag, and then I can pick out 3 other companies' bags that look exactly the same. And online, they look even more similar to one another. But once you feel them in your hand, you're going to know that they're different quality.
I think you'll be very happy.
Yeah, Super Bagline's great. That's what I'm saying. This is a good quality company that makes great bags. And they've got interesting, like, I don't know that, look, I think this particular faux leather handle isn't my favorite. I wish they treated this with a different application, but it's still nice. All right. What else? What do you want me to say?
Insulated cooler. So,
okay. All right.
So something like this is about $13.
Yeah.
And that includes one color, one location, one color. We have about 15 different styles of insulated coolers.
Yeah, like a beach. This has been good for the beach. That's what this is. All right.
And the last thing we want to show you today, Jay, is a smaller version of a backpack.
Yeah, I like this, actually. This is like this is super price point. I've got to think this is less than $5.
Oh, for sure.
This is essentially cinched sack material, right?
It's
like a drawstring bag.
It's similar, right? It's a polyester. It's a 210 denier polyester.
This is a drawstring bag with different stylization than the standard drawstring bag. That's what this is. This gives you a backpack feel for the drawstring bag, price point, and look and feel.
And it's small enough. It's great for middle school. It's great for younger kids. It's great for people that don't want to carry a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you just
and weigh themselves down.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, you just roll this thing up all day long, and it's it's the type of inexpensive bag you keep, is the best way I could describe it, because it's got a little uniqueness to it other than just a plain non-woven drawstring bag. Now, it's not $2.79. It's probably a few bucks more than that.
You'd be surprised.
Oh, do you know what it is?
Not off the top of my head.
Okay, less than $5.
For sure.
Pretty good bag. Awesome.
Last thing we're going to show you.
You just told me this was the last thing.
Well, never trust a salesman.
I wouldn't say that. I trust all salesmen. Alan, you have to trust salespeople.
Right.
If you can't, let me tell you why. You ever hear someone make the statement, he could sell ice to an Eskimo? It's not true. You've sold bad products before, haven't you?
Yes.
You know what happens? They don't sell.
They fall off the face of the market.
They fall off the face of the market. Of course. But the products that you sell that are decent, that are of good quality, you lead with them, right?
We do.
Why wouldn't you lead with your best, right? I could tell you right now, this hat from Creative Ad and Art, this product, you lead with this product, right?
I'm going to try your recommendation on the next presentation. I will lead with those.
Of course. Or you lead with this.
I do frequently.
You lead with the besties, right? Because those are actually things that nobody's ever seen before, and they're interesting and they're neat and cool. I like the story of the ceramic innards, but that visually stimulates me, and I get that as a product. So, yeah, you can't sell junk. You got to sell quality.
Soft denim feels good.
Yeah, it's a nice looking piece. Oh, I like the inside.
A few different styles and
zipper bag inside. I like the snap. This is a cool feature. This feels a little more elevated than the other bags. It's got good buckling.
Pre-washed denim, nice and soft.
Nice piece. Nice piece. I'm a big Super Bagline fan. All right, cool. All right, that's it. You got one more, right? You want to show me your skincare line? It's a summer. Aloe Up. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Alan's going to dig through. He didn't.
I didn't know how much time I was getting.
What do you mean you didn't know how much time you were getting? Just stay here for the rest of the day if you want, Al. What do I care? No? Why don't you tell me about Aloe Up? Nobody needs to look at a skincare line anyway.
So Aloe Up will do a lot of packaging for you, but the key is it's a skincare sunscreen that is and lip balm that's actually made in the U.S.
Yeah, and it's a retail brand, right?
It's a retail brand.
It's successful. People know it.
High end. Ritz-Carlton.
Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah, Ritz-Carlton, Masters Golf, all of those kinds of things.
So they had a product in the Masters this year in the Pro Shop?
Probably.
Okay. What do you mean probably?
I'm not going to Masters.
Yeah, well, but I don't understand. They either did or they didn't. Okay. All right. Who knows? No one knows. We'll just throw that up and out into the ether. I like it. All right. Al Hoffman, multi-line rep with Creative Ad and Art, CNIJ, Super Bagline, Aloe Up. Those are the 4 that you're out there pumping on a day-to-day.
And it is. And thank you for the opportunity.
75 years young out there grinding.
You got to fund the travel.
Is that really? Is that the?
Yeah, I fund the travel with this.
Where do you like to travel? Where'd you go?
Back from Japan. I did 2.5.
Oh, for real? I want to go to Japan. Yeah. Where'd you go? Tokyo or all over?
Tokyo, Kyoto, a couple other places.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
It was the first time there?
Yeah, it's a one-off. You'll do it once.
Yeah.
And, we went through a bamboo forest. We met with sumo wrestlers. We pounded rice. We made sushi.
Yeah.
We went up 200 steps to meet a Buddhist monk down a river.
Who'd you go with?
I went with a tour company.
Tour company.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. At this point in our life, a tour company is easy.
Yeah.
Arguing.
Well, you're married, right?
Yeah. Same person, 50 years.
50?
Yeah. Same person.
Good for you.
And it's easier to do do it where somebody outlines it for you than getting up in the morning and say, what do you want to do today?
Just like buying promo products is easier when you have an expert on your side.
Exactly. Exactly. And you're that guy.
I mean, I am. And, the internet's democratized the pricing of everything. So it's not like I'm going to sell somebody something for more than they can find it for online. The only difference is, the big one, but, they get my input and feedback of having
They
seen.
get the value added of you.
Of course. It's a
And
tremendous value.
and if something goes south,
Which it invariably will and does in
you
this business.
will answer the phone.
Yeah, including on the weekends, which I did last weekend.
You
Yes.
will answer the phone if a client has a problem.
Yes, of course.
Try doing that with an internet company.
It's very hard. It's very hard. So, and then layers and managers and I'm the owner of the company. You talk to me. So Japan, once in a lifetime. Where else have you traveled to recently?
We did. I did Paris to Normandy.
Okay.
We just did the Netherlands, Bruges, Amsterdam, and
You ever done the Nordic countries? Stockholm,
no,
Copenhagen?
no.
Yeah, I that's what I did last couple years ago. It was great.
Did you go on your own? Did you go?
Nah, my son was in a semester abroad, so I went with the family, and we did. And we ended up doing Copenhagen. We did Tivoli Gardens, and which is the original Disney concept, and over Thanksgiving,
Nice.
which was really nice.
We're doing
like cod for Thanksgiving, Alan.
cod.
Yeah, I mean, we were at a restaurant. What do you want me to?
We're doing the Grand Tetons in August.
Oh, fun.
Also on a tour.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to start talking about some creative ed and art product, and Super Bagline's always been in my ballywick. CNIJ, I'll think of you, and we'll see if there's anything there. But yeah, I'm definitely a fan of the products that you showed me with creative ed and art. I love the. Listen, I always do 3 winners. I can tell you that this is one of the 3 winners, which
Metal art.
The metal art that goes on there. The second one is definitely 100% the hat. I think this is a really super creative attachment. And then, I'll say Super Bagline, which is just from a quality standpoint. I like their products. They have some creativity that others don't in the bag space. So I'd say that's my 1, 2, 3. All right, Alan Hoffman, multi-line rep. Few varying companies that we shared with you today on JaySapChats. Appreciate you tuning in, and thanks everybody. Take care.